Hello! Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone in the world you are, it's your Blue Archive Gacha whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy, DOVA-SYNDROME. Welcome to the Blue Archive stream. Has been a while, I think. The last time I did that might be another gacha stream, about 4 weeks ago, I guess. And I'm like back here doing like some raid business, but nothing like on the total assault, grand assault, since those are like on their break, like 1 week break. Instead I'm gonna do the monthly kind of content that's like active for the duration of like a whole month, like 30 days. Depending on like the month, it's maybe like 28 days, but I'll be doing something that is like a tower kind of setting, you know, where you go like from floor 1 to 2, 3, and it goes like, it's capped to like 125, I think. And so far what's possible for this game and its limits, it's that you can go maybe up to 108, 109. I can like possibly do 107. So I will like try to like fight my way upwards in this stream, and while we are eating and like hydrating to like strengthen ourselves, I'll be like in here for now. So for like my current progress in the floor clearing, I was like, I guess I was slacking. So far I did like my runs blindly, didn't look like any guides, so so far my clear rate is like that I did blindly was like until floor 74, and now yeah, what do I do now? I guess I have to like look at my notes, homework and everything, so we'll be here. Well, it's good that you can like kind of copy like stuff from here and then just use it for your own, but it might be that you missed some of the units or you didn't build them like so. So for me it is like in this kind of aspect that I will try to like come with something on my own without a UE40 Shigure. I don't even have a UE30, so I'm gonna do something like the Hanako and Shigure combo. So it's like less damage overall that I can deal, but it's like I suppose consistent. Let me see if it's like alright with the formation. Yes. Shiroko, Kaze, Otama, Onshin, Shigure, Hanako. This kind of formation. And what's other starters? I think Soji, Kaza, Biyosh, and Kotama, and Ako, yes. So it was like alright here. Okay, is the volume of fine? I think so. So, in the Fear of Set, final restriction release, your gameplay, instead of like having 4 strikers and 2 specials, it consists like of a team of like 6 strikers and 4 specials. So you have like, instead of a team of like 6, like a team of 10, almost double the amount. And depending on the smartphone, mobile device, it can like not really handle that really well. Since this is your emulator and it's running on a gaming PC, like not much of an issue, but could like happening that you will have issues there. And why does the stream title says like, oh, the wrong idle manager game? You're like kind of managing a band in here as well, with like band members, and those two are like kind of the MVP, Yoshimi and Katsuza, on like kind of like doing damage and like assisting with the attack speed. So that's like why they have like this important roles. what I will like do here is going to be borrowing Onsen Shigure. Gonna like see what I can do there. So duel has like the strongest so far. But for starters I can like take off any. I just need like a UE40 and should be enough for floor 99. If I want to challenge like 106 or 107, then I need like strongest I can get. Now let's try and get in there. I might need like some attempts. Ikuzo. So let me see if this will be fine. Kinda forgot to like check if my audio was fine. Or like even if the mic worked. It still did. But usually, yeah, I should like check everything. Also, what I'd forget is like changing the setting of the keyboards. So this should be fine now. I can auto the first 3 skills. And then I'm gonna play it 1 speed. This one. And then this one. Shiroko as soon as possible. And this here after the tower took damage. Oh, or after the basic. Gonna wait until she received a stamp. There it is. After Kokona I can do what? Kazu-san and Soji. So this is like pretty much a rate management kind of game here. I'm kinda like managing some idols, but overall I have to like take care of like multiple students at once, see if their buffs are like still active, if they're like at proper health. It has something like of a rhythm game where I need to like pop the red orb that's like appearing there. If it goes to the opponent, he will get a buff and his ultimate will charge like faster. But if I can manage to like let it explode over my students, then they receive the buff. And then there's like a higher success rate on like winning this battle. And it's like pretty strict with its timing as well, since the damage you deal here with the X skills, like just burst damage alone, is like not high. So you're like reliant on that the auto attacks and the buffs and crits are like, you know, strong enough and land. Like for floor 99 it's like still simple enough if you have my setup, but if it goes like above floor 100 it can get trickier. Okay, around here, Biyosh, then healing. What timing? 14-7. Around here. And then Kotama. And after Kotama I use Shiroko and then Nonomi. Need to like see the timing. 1, 2. And then here. And then let's see. I was supposed to do Kazusa, then Soji, yes. If it goes like above floor 100, I probably will pause a lot. Since I don't have much room of error. You don't have much room of error to like do mistakes. You need like every single bit of damage. Yeah, I'm a little bit lenient. I'm like few seconds off, but overall you can like clear it, since at the lower floors the stakes are like not that high. In regards of like receiving damage from the ultimates and like how much HP the opponent has. Okay, do Akko and then Kotama. After Kotama I need to heal with Hanako. This is on this crew. Shioko. 27.6. If it were like blue Fury of Set, so like with the blue armor, actually I can play that blind until like floor 1 and 4, and then I need actually like some guidance. Need to check like some homework and then take my guidance from there. There are people who are like able to cook something on their own, like with their team builds, with their students they have like built, but it takes like some time. The good thing is that this rate here is like pretty much permanent. It's just like every month that it's like changes. The rewards and armor color, but overall, you know, you have like a lot of time freedom. You don't even have like a time limit, like a ticking timer, your deadline. You can just like reset over and over again until you get it. And with that, a lot of freedom to like experiment. I like it when a game has like something like end game content, especially if it's a mobile game, you know, since once you are out of energy and then you finish your daily quests, then yeah, what now? I still want to play more, but like there's nothing more, right? It's kind of like, okay, you're free, you can like go back to your real life, you know, but sometimes people are like still craving for more, and then yeah, cool that we have like endgame content where you can still push yourself. I think like for Arknight's like contingency contract, even though it's like not always active, was like cool, but when I included that kind of how it's called, it's just like something of like a dungeon, mystery dungeon kind of thing, like randomized, yeah, roguelike, let's say like that. Actually, this was like good, so it doesn't cost energy, you get rewards and like strategize. It's like not the same battle system, or like not the same system as like in normal missions, you know, where you go like with your strong units, but you kind of like start from zero. And even if you have like some of your own units there, they're like nerfed, and then it's like, imagine like level 1 and you're in this kind of scenario of the roguelike, and it's like kinda like, yeah, this is good entertainment. I think like even Brawl Dust 2 has like a lot of other content there. But still like at this point where it's not enough content. Not sure about Hoyoverse stuff. Like, what do you do if you're like out of open world stuff? I think like in Genshin there was like a little bit of a complaint there of like some long-term players who really love the game. But yeah, overall, what I want to say is like good that when a game has like some permanent content, that is like good for every kind of player base. Okay, around here. Akko as soon as possible, Kotama as soon as possible. Did you say Genshin? Greatest anime, big world. Yeah, Genshin. It has a really big and open world, yeah. Oh, I'm finished. With more than 90 seconds left, holy crap. I played like Genshin maybe like for 2 hours, and then I was like, okay, I'm fine, but I could acknowledge like how big that was, how good that was. So cleared floor 99. Genshin for my PC is now 100 GB. Holy crap. 100 GB. Yeah, it's big, it's massive. And this was like targeted at like a mobile game, you know. But from the specs and everything, you know, usually this is supposed to be played on PC, but they built it like so that even a mobile device can run it. And it's like, Nani kore? But it has the advantage, you know, that you can play it to go if you need to farm stuff, and yeah, it's like useful for that. Oh, someone cleared 107 actually. Oh, I could clear technically too, without aiming even. Okay, let me target 107. Low 107. I kinda wonder how like people are so smart that they can like compress a game of such an amount of like Genshin that it's like playable on a mobile phone, you know. In PC, Genshin have more detail than mobile. Yeah, that's true, but gotta think about like, you know, what kind of sorcery they did there to make that happen. When I was like around in like the kind of indie or like eroge game kind of scene to like play those kind of games, there were like some kind of patches and people who do like translations, and when one of the proudest feat is like that they compress like a 3.5 gigabyte game like Beatblade's Halka to like one that is like at 300 megabytes or 500 megabytes something. It's like almost to a tenth, you know. And those kind of feats are amazing if you think about it. So if people like that, like geniuses like that, are able to like compress stuff to like the minimum, you know, that even like smaller potato PCs can like run the game, then then there must be people in the mobile game industry, you know, developers who can maybe do the same. But I'm checking if I made sure that the stats are like good enough, max even. Maybe I'm gonna give Yoshimi or attack bonus. I earned like a little bit more, but it's only like if I do the decision, those are like gone. And then I can maybe like level up one student from scratch with like those workbooks, textbooks, like one more time. I have like enough for 2 times, but after I use the Yoshimi, let's see if I can do it without. I wonder how Nexon Game make Project RX with Unreal Engine 5. Oh, I don't know either. But I hope they do like a better job here. Like, a lot of people love Blue Archive, but we do notice that whenever we want to load the game, start it up, or like start a raid, it has like long loading times. It's like not longer than 1 minute, but it's still like significantly long. While in other mobile games I played, let's say like Memento Mori, it was so smooth, like in mere seconds it switched to the next scene. While gameplay, graphics, you know, gameplay, the graphics are important, that the UI is clean, and that we have good soundtracks and sound effects overall. The smoothness, you know, the programming also is like the important thing in video games. like just loading this game here up with 10 students and one big boss, and some special effects in here and there, it's like not done within seconds. It's like, this is like more than 10 seconds now. Takes like about 20-30 seconds to load up a battle. And if you run like a ticket, like in Total Assault, Grand Assault for example, this is precious time that goes away. You could like spend molding. Okay, now I have to pause a lot more. Also good trading card game for Blue Archive? Yeah, trading card games. You can do a lot with trading cards. You can actually play with those, you can collect it with it. You can like those trade, you know, like some rare cards. There are many ways to go. I know like people who collect Pokemon cards, but it's not like for playing, it's just like, you know, shiny cards, this is my favorite card, whatever, or they do sell those online. And it has like a place for everyone in the community. It's cool. So for this here to work, I need like a lot of crits. I need to like trigger the stamp from Kokona pretty early, so it's crit dependent here. It's gonna be really important like in the last minutes, so like the end game. Of this raid. So for my last times, always the experience was like that it always was like smooth until the last minute, and then my card user would like die or like Akko. But since then I raised my Akko from 4-star to U30, so maybe the strat is gonna work, but if not, then this is like where I probably will restart a lot. And just one signature card of any of the Blue Archive. Cool. Yeah, those are like pretty precious. I'd say like cool in the sense that it's like a good goal, where you can like set your sight on. If it's gonna be like, oh, I want to be the best player, it's gonna be probably a bit harder. Maybe can't only rely on the Blue Archive Schwarz-Weiß cards, you know, but actually like on other meta cards as well. And those things might not interest you, for example. But I got like the joy to play like Schwarz-Weiß a little bit with someone who knows like the rules, and we shared like a half of like a starter deck of like Sword Art Online Gun Gale version, and actually there were like a lot like plays. It was like pretty even, so sometimes I would win, sometimes he would win, and it was like, yeah, this is a balanced trading card game. It's like not too crazy, but also it is fair. But I wonder, like, it was only like the surface I scratched, I would like say. Are there crazier cards? So like really unfair cards, you know? Probably. Yeah. Okay. You know, like, where you can like one turn kill your opponent, like Exodia for example. This was like pretty ridiculous, but those things are like banned with like things in its ban list to make it like more balanced. But what got like encouraged that like there are other like one turn time wasters, one turn time wasters. They're gonna like combo until they have like a big setup on the field, but it takes like maybe 3 to 5 minutes until the turn's over. While back in the days, like the classic Yu-Gi-Oh, like in the TV, Yugi, Joe, you know, it was like a turn like done within 30 seconds. If we like exclude the monologue, the dialogue, you know, then it was like pretty well paced. But like how it's nowadays is, like the pacing is like so horrible of like a card game. And some card games you can play on browser, you know, or like the PC in general after installing like the program device. They also like copy the example that they also like do the same thing as like the senpai, that they also do the combos thing when it takes like so long with a turn to finish. It's satisfying to see the buff on pause menu. Yeah, I know, right? You can like see if everything's alright, how it's supposed to be. Such a good quality life feature. Oh, you mean 1 turn Yu-Gi-Oh! Summon 5 monsters 1 turn? I think this was Pendulum, kind of. This you could make possible, but it's kind of similar that you like summon like multiple monsters and have like multiple cards on the hand and like face downwards, but it's like in a sense that you combo multiple cards into each other. Sometimes RNG is involved in there, and if you're like lucky and he doesn't get what he wants, then it's gonna be just like a little bit. If he gets lucky, then you have to wait for way longer until the turns finish, and then they have their setup ready. There are like some ways to counter like that annoying thing, but if you do so, then maybe you lose like a counter to like a precious play, and yeah. It's like they do like a lot of backflips and such, and do like those special dancer moves, like the special effects, but you know, you need to like know where's the opening in this acrobatic show. They like showcase in forms of like using cards, comboing them, you know. Like, it's annoying, yes, but there's a crack somewhere. But for me, you know, I'm not really deep in the game that I know like where's the weakness of the deck the opponent's playing. It's like so hard. And I rather like give up and be like, I don't want to waste my time, I'm out of there. And you know, with the badness of like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, it's also like that some cards stop being viable. And I play like kind of a budget deck, like pretty cheap one. No way I can keep up the meta. Okay, gonna wait for discount here. I think I messed up our timing, but let me see if I actually survive. Okay, focusing here. Making sure that they stay alive. In terms of like surviving, it shouldn't be a problem if I time it properly. But just like at the last minute, I think, where it gets like pretty important when Kokona's basic skill will activate, like with her stamp. Okay, now Kotama as soon as possible. Well, maybe I can wait for the stamp and then apply it. Did I get this? No? Okay, then just activate it here. Kokona on the obelisk. Then Shioko as soon as possible. Then Hanako. 21.5. Usually, like, people use here Miku. Since she can heal and, like, give a massive buff to, like, your team. Or they use Swimsuit Amy. But not really familiar on how to use Amy here. At least I didn't study this rotation with Amy. So I'm like trying what you know, what a lot of people have, like Hanako and then like Shigure combo. But this can be moldy since you need like your crits and Kokona's stamped. Most important is like Kokona's stamp, and when this like happens that you get your heals on your DPS and buffers, then fantastic, then you probably won. Okay. 1 minute 6.5. Kotama afterwards. 1 minute 4.5, so like 2 seconds delay. Then Onsen Shigure. This is like the best healer in my friend list I have. Okay, and then around here her basic needs to activate. Yes, yes, yes. Who's getting healed? Okay, get your stamp. Alright. Just gonna release it. But it activated. Now I might succeed here. Oh gosh. Let's try. Okay, let me see how this will go. Yep, she got healed. Will Kokona also get the heal? Yes, okay, we have save. Fantastic. Now Yoshimi, as soon as she's ready. Then I need to keep an eye on the healing. $41.3. Oh, this was 3 milliseconds too late. Oh gosh, they're alive. Let's go. There's a little bit of leeway, thank god. 36.5. Oh, let's go. Okay. How much HP do you have, actually? Oh, it's actually possible. 36 million. I think. It should be possible. 34.2. Kokona on Oh, where's Coco? Then I do Shioko instead. Shioko?
お酒じゃないからよくできました。
Nonomi? 6-9. Pop the orb. We need like the last buff. Kazuzo. Soji when she's ready. Otama ASAP.
じゃあやりますか。エンカウントリンクします。
Shioko again. Wow, this might not be enough damage. No, it's not enough, it's not enough. They're all alive, but it's not enough damage. Yeah, I missed like some buff timings. 10 million HP, 10 million. It's possible, it's possible. On 106, no issues to clear it. Let me see. The difference here's like 167 million. I only need like 10 more. Okay, how much HP was it like in Ava in Flow 106? $167 million? This is here, so almost 168. Here's like 6 million less. Oh, okay, just like a bad crit. 10 million more would be free with UE40 because probably right. Could be. But there are people who cleared it with actually no. But there were like, yeah, some people like the reference video used like a UE 1 star. So it could be like possible. Thing is like my Yoshimi doesn't have like limit break on attack, so I probably will do that. In any case, welcome Infamy to the Blue Archive stream. I'm trying to do like 107. This is more or less my cap I can like reach. So I will try that. She's not next. Is she in my cafe? Probably not. But for 106, no issues. If I don't mess up with my timings on Kotama. Let me see, is she in the cafe? Then I could like give her some gifts. She was not in floor 1, maybe floor 2. Hmm. No, she's not here. What's the highest scale possible? Like 109? Around this time? Around this version of the game? If it's available students? I guess 109. What was that? That you need a combination of like Miku and Onsen Shigure? I think something like that. Then a lot of crit fishing. Yeah, I suppose something like that. This one's barely possible on doing 107. The reference it was kind of like limit break and bond cap with Yoshimi. Technically you can do it like without the bond cap. One can try. Let's try again. This time I'm gonna try on not messing up my timings. The first 3 skills you can auto, so this is like kind of comfortable. I was lucky the first time that Kokona worked out, but might not be lucky the next time. So I can do triple speed in this part of the raid. Afterwards I'm gonna be on 1 speed. Akko as soon as possible. Otama as soon as possible. And then Shiroko as soon as possible. Around here. After Akko and Kotama, that's Nonomi. This is tight. Okay, I have time to aim. And Nonomi. No. Shiroko. Okay, I was like 3 milliseconds too late. Yeah. Could maybe work still. Okay, I get the stamps. Fantastic. Then the bolt is gonna strike here. And then heal it. Biyosh, I have to time 20.4. And the first time I use a healing skill. With the specials. 14.7. Refresh the buffs of Akko and Kotama. Around here. 6.2. With 2 seconds delay, I apply Kotama's buff. 4 minutes, 2 seconds. Actually, 4 seconds and 2 milliseconds, yes. After that, Shiroko and then Nonomi. Nonomi will be used to like pop the ball and then land everything else of her shots on the boss. And then Kazusa. Here. Okay, another discount. Wonderful. Okay, she uses her basic early. Fine.
実に対処していきますよ。
Okay, Kotama. Then healing skill from Hanako, the first time I used her.
見つけました。
34.4. 83.4.
役に立てるといいのです。
Shioko, 31.3.
逃がさない。
Then Bios. I'm kinda like burger flipping, you know? I'm not a chef or anything. I'm just like following a burger recipe pretty much because I have all the ingredients and yeah, I'm not much of a master here. Just doing like what's on the plan. But it's also a skill to be able to follow instructions, you know? So if I can do it, you can probably too if you have like the recipe, the homework. That's such much of an amazing feat. One could say bare minimum. I did the bare minimum. But to be honest, there's nothing to be ashamed in that you just like copy something. But if you're capable of doing it, then it's kind of the expectation there that you should do it, you know? Then it's like, let's go, as expected, Sasuga ni. I knew you could do it. Will I get the discount? Yeah, in time, let's go. Shiroko? Here are many moments where you have to pause and everything. I think in Gregorius, people do this like when the music gets slowed down if they are like in a skill selection thing. So that the music just continues playing even though you are like in slow mode from selecting a skill. To be honest, I don't really mind much the slowdown effect, but there are people who really love this song. It's playing in the Gregorius rate, and then yeah, they want to have it uninterrupted. Which is understandable. Okay. Just too early. Okay, around here. Taking a look at my notes while having the slowdown, just to make sure. Need a little bit of a window. But if I fail like again, then I have to do all of that again. I will get used to it at some point, yeah. 41.5. Band Kazusa. Band Yoshimi. My idol. The MVP pretty much. Okay, Kotama as soon as possible. It's gonna be hard. Okay, I did it as soon as I could, while aiming. Coconut and Obelisk as soon as possible. Need like the discount. She's on position number 5, gosh. number pad on the 5. Okay, I didn't interrupt her basic or anything. Good. Oh, and if I get the discount, I'm gonna release my shield core. Buff is needed. Position number 4. Okay, here. Gosh. Okay. I reacted too late with Kokona, she would have been KO'd. We don't want to lose anyone here. On the high floors. Okay, select over here and aim. Those are 5, yes. 21.5. Okay, around the last minute this is like where it gets like... we have to like rely on the crit count and then the stamps. I did Hanako, now it's Nonomi time to crack the red orb. 15.3. Let me do it around here, take a peek at the notes. There's like no way I can remember all of that. Yep, okay. Sorry, 10.4. Okay, perfect. The timing are like important, since you want to have the buff on everyone in the team. And it's, yeah, if you see like how much HP had left after my first attempt, then yeah, it's kind of understandable that you want any kind of like tasty chip damage there. Tasty chips, yummy yummy. You won't really have above Oji-san, since the buffs go like to, you know, the one group behind her. But at least she's like in front, protecting everyone. Okay, Oshik, Kazusa. On 5. Okay, around here it will be moment of truth if Kokona will activate her basic and heal like one of my strikers. Yes, she will. Then I'm gonna heal... shit. She healed Kazusa, not Ako or Yoshimi. That means Ako dead. But compared to last time, she's not 4-star but 1 UE 1-star. Will she survive? There's like one more hit of the attack, right? It's one more. Are you killed? Are you dead? No, she's still alive. Okay, okay, I guess. So the reference had like a 4-star Tres Akko. So like UE can survive here, okay. 41.3, Hanako 5.2 cost. Oh, I can't see the HP. No, the timer. Okay. Tres Akko. Yatta! He's alive, good. 41 point... no, 36.5. And Kotama 34.2. Okay, the same kind of points. It's like about 30 million HP. Might not be enough still, huh? Cock on Obelisk? I can't. How long is the buff? 40 seconds. Then let's do Kazusa instead. Kazusa. Kyoko. I did Kaza already, so I would need Hachi-san, Kotama ASAP, Kyoko again, do Aqua after her basic, the defense stun is important. She's still charging her shots, yes. He released it, connected, then applied it. Then I can do that. And let's see how much damage I do. Now it's a lot more, it's better. But there will be one more basic. Visual Maker. This is it. Oh! Oh! Please, please. Ah, no! 56k! 56k! Shit! I had it, I had it. I think? No. Would that be possible? No, no. Yeah, okay, I have to do that again. Unfortunate, yes. But it's possible, it's possible. So, if it's like with UE 1-star dress Akko, I really have like no room, I have like really more room of error. Okay, it's a matter of crit. Again. Okay, I have to do that again. Attempt number 3. All good things are free, right? No, that's what you say in Germany. Third time is a charm. Third time is a charm. Trust me. We can, the team can do it. My idols. So, that's the one part I can do drill speed and auto. I like when things can be automated. So, Akko as soon as possible. Kotama as soon as I can. Kyoko as soon as possible. She got the stand, good. $40.3. Okay, Akko and Kotama. If I can do Tsunonomi on the ball. Bola. Okay, then Kotama. Oh, this is gonna be tight. I can't use Tsunonomi. Huh? Not in time. Yeah. Did I do a mistake? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Attempt number 4. This was super early. Maybe I got like the stand too late, and then I was like one cost short. Probably that. Chiyoko. Kazusa and Ochi-san. Then afterwards you buff with Ako and Kotama. Make sure that the duration is like still up. And every time it's about to run out, that's like refreshed. Then is Nonomi. Can I make it in time with her? No. Let's try it still. Yeah, it's not the wrong timing. So I really lose like something of a cost cutting there, yeah. Okay, update number 5. Okay, Kazusa and Ochi-san. Yeah, around here always like one cost short. Unequally. Yeah, it's not the right timing. Nanikuri. It's not supposed to be. Okay, I guess this is my checkpoint, huh? Then you have free stamps out here. And this is for stamp number 4, yeah. I'm gonna use Ako and Kotama, I'm gonna use 8 cost. And I need like 5 more cost for Nonomi. Could I cabinet before Hatama's usage, there will be the discount? Can happen. I guess I just didn't fulfill the criteria. Oh no, she still has 3 stamps. Okay, impossible actually. How did it work before the whole time? Actually let me forfeit and then re-enter. So where am I? Did I change anything? No. So all I changed before I started was Yoshimi's attack. I mean, this was like after attempt number 1. He had like 10 million HP left. I gave her limit break on her attack power. Then it was like 50k left. So it's just a matter of crit. Let's try again. Maybe something's wrong with the game. They don't get the right amount of like cost. Maybe some bug. Not sure. But something happened. Or it could be just that I see things wrong. Let's try again. Reaffirm my beliefs. I hope I can do that in the next 30 seconds. Or let's say 40 minutes. Yes. This will be my deadline. Okay. Ah, cool. Ah. Okay. Yeah, this is actually better now. Need 8 costs around here. After that I will have 3 costs, but it will regenerate. Yeah, now it works. I wonder what went wrong before. What went wrong before the whole time? Huh. I got scammed. I got scammed. After Akko I do Kotama. I was like missing 1 cost the whole time. I don't know why. I didn't know why. Like, was not my fault. But maybe this kind of safe spot, you know? Like, this kind of dimension you like reset it into. I have enough cost to like do Tsunami. I was like lacking 4 cost. And I have enough cost. 8 cost. Last time it was like about 3. Maybe I use 1 skill too much, could also be the case. Okay, now it works. Okay, first time I use Orshik's skill. Shigu's skill. Here. And we apply the buffs with Akko and Kotama again, before you like debuff with Shiroko. The buff timings are important. I saw like how much HP was left. And then Kotama at the 4.2. Okay, Shiroko at 1.2. Gonna pause after using Shiroko. Then selects Nonomi.
大物だ
Okay. Kazusa. It's tight, the timing. You're not like really cooking, you're just like creating a recipe. Like step by step like Yuka would do. It's not really like cooking, it's just like, yeah, she follows the recipe. On a millimeter, on an exact gram. I was like reading the game development department manga to the Blue Archive series out there, so they have like spin-offs and everything, and she actually like cooks like that. There was like kind of the episode where the game development department, they what was that? They wanted to make a food related game, and then in order to do that, they need to gain experience in like making food and everything. But all of those girls, you know, don't really have experience of that. Aris, as a newborn baby, you know, especially didn't have any experience in that. So they kinda needed to rely on someone, and at some point Yuka entered like to like check on them, and it was like, please help us, mama, mama, something like that, and it was super cute. I mean, actually she cooked for them, it was like pretty good. And she was happy on like seeing the happy faces of the girls. And was like, okay, I'm gonna cook more for you all. But at some point they got like so fat, you know, and it was like, please no more, we have enough. They were like those sumo wrestlers, like in the size. Really like a belly beer, you know, really bloated up. I don't know, was that the case with Arisa, you know, since she's like not a human, you know, in a sense. That was like a really nice one, yeah. But yeah, I guess I'm kind of like Yuka in this kind of aspect, you know, that I like follow the recipe to its point in terms of like following the rotation, you know, and everything. This is like super important. It takes a lot of time, but it's like forgivable in this kind of setting. You don't have a time or anything. You don't have a deadline. You can just like play slow and this gets rewarded. All it depends like is the crit. Pretty much. This was too early. 2 milliseconds too early. If I like fail because of that, so be it. Ben's Nonomi. I'll call after I receive the discount. Yes, I get discount. Come on, discount. Please, discount. Discount? Funny guy? I need it now! No! Okay, let's restart. Cost management is important here. Okay, this was number 7, not so bad. Okay, tab number 8. Okay, I like the positioning of Oji-san on Kazusa on the skill cards. Those are like easy to reach. Okay, I got the right amount of cost. Yeah, apply the debuff. I like the row of Shioko here. For like skill card usage. That you can just pop it on the enemy, not on the ball. So actually the debuff is like of good use. Very essential. Very essential. You can go without her, but the difference is like so big on having her or not having her. But man's crazy. What did they inhale to like create such a, you know, such a character? Such a meta unit. Like when things get stronger, and then the opponents also have to be strong. So that's like not too imbalanced. That you don't lose the fun in the game, that there's at least some kind of challenge there. And she's getting used everywhere. So if you don't have her, she's like pretty important to pull. Or like, you know, when you get like selector ticket, to use a selector on her. If you already have Himari and Akko. But I guess she's the main character, you know, of the game. She's like the poster girl, the Kanban Musume. So she needs to be like busted, like the same way like how Sakurai made Kirby in Smash 64 like so strong. And then for the rest, it's like pretty nerfed. The character got nerfed. It's like pretty much a mid tier. But in previous titles it was like kind of a low tier. Like one of the worst characters in the game. But then it was like, Kirby was too bad, let's make it a little bit fairer. At least in a competitive setting. If you played it with items, it's like whatever, you know? Okay, discount. Then I can do that. Dress Akko after her basic. Actually, she activated her basic already, right? Oh no, now she activates it. Huh. Kotama's on position number 1. Shoot. Landed. Okay, now optimal. I lost like 2 seconds on no, 2 seconds of Akko's buff. If Kotama, it's maybe like a few seconds off, few milliseconds off. Hanako I can't be able to do in time. The healing. Okay. 31.3 debuff. Yoshimi. 27.6. passes her. Will be next. Oh shit. Once she will the second. There's no real timing with that one, but I'm gonna do it as late as possible. After Kokona I can do... no, not me. I have to wait for the basic to end. She receives a stamp, yes. And then select Nonomi to pop the ball. 9, 4, 6, 7. Okay, I got the discount, cool. So Nonomi with discount. Bako is already discounted. Here I had to restart last time, now I can continue without worries. 6, 4. Kotama. Oh. I have to restart. For some reason Nonomi didn't got released. Maybe like I just took a look at the timing, released it, but it was not targetable. Yeah. Mistake, okay. It's attempt number 9. Let me do that. Oh. At some points I can do triple speed. Okay, here and here. There's Akko and Kotama. Every ounce of damage is important. Okay, on Shinshigo, first time to use her. Oh, 6.2. Tsunami is also good here, not to only pop the orb, but also give the team a attack speed buff. This is something that Hina can't do, but I still see usage for her here. Since everyone has like built Dress Hina, right? You could use that too, but then the rotation will like change. And it can be kind of annoying to use Dress Hina since, you know, damage dealing is like pretty consistent. But when it comes to her X skill, she's like locked in her animation where she's not shooting, just like aiming and waiting for you to, it's like her X skill to like release, you know. And every ounce of damage is like important, so you kinda want her to release from that state as soon as possible. So like rotation wise, it gets like pretty whack. Tsunami is like a lot easier to use there. And in kind of AFKing, you know, AFKing is like kind of important, like the AFK damage. Just like the timing on like the skills and that the HP is up, that the buffs are up, that the debuffs are like still active. It's like overall like simpler to do. When it comes like to stuff like Swimsuit with Amy, I suppose this is like technical. Like where do you place them and who do you target each. Like this other guy 107, like the first one to clear it in the Europe server, respect that he does it with like Swimsuit Amy, but this sure sounds like work.
包囲網にエンカウントリンクします。喜んでいただけると嬉しいです。活躍をお見せしましょう。ありがとう。 本物だ。ありがとうございました。すべて把握しました。ありがとうございます。
But to be honest, there are still many ways on how to clear here. There are many options you can cook actually. It's easier to like look at existing solutions though and see what you can if you can copy that. If not, maybe like come up with your own at some point of the cooking process, you know. The raid is like 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. So you have kind of the freedom to like change it after the 3-minute mark, for example. Like the timings on the balls are fixed, you know. It's like pretty much like following a rhythm and abusing some openings there. You know, like how long your buffs are like lasting, you know. Maybe you can't predict really how fast the cost is regenerating. Like, this is like not always easy to do, but you know, like the timings of like stuff that's gonna happen with like the skills of the opponent. And you can play around that. I say like you know, but it's like a fixed kind of pattern. If you just take your time to like analyze that, then it's simple enough. Discount please. Let's go. No restart. So this is attempt number 9 still. Not in double digits so far, but it can happen. I reached this checkpoint. Okay. After Shioko Oji-san. It's about to run out. I refresh it here. Shit. What happened? It went. So I lost like one full minute or like 0.7 seconds. Shit. If I lose, yeah, I might have to restart. It's gonna be like 10 double digits attempts.
くできました。飴柄たくさんありますよ。ありがとうございます。227号温泉街。
Okay. I'm not sure if it's like still works. I'm coping. That my work is like not for nothing. What? I released it. Why didn't it buff? Come on. I gotta restart. So. One skill was okay, but not two skills. Shit. 10th attempt. Attempt number 10. Might be my last one. Maybe like 2 more attempts I can do, like this one and then one more. But then I hit my deadline. I'm like a whole life fan, like watching VTubers. And they have like a concert in less than 40 minutes starting, or like about 40 minutes. And I want to be there. Like, do like a live watch along, kind of like watching it while it's like going on the same moment. And I'm doing that with my with like my little brother, since this will be his first time, more or less, to like see a concert from whole life going on. Like not in the sense of like YouTube, you know, where it's like for free, but those you have like to be in person for, you can like watch a stream kind of by a kind of stream service, like how it's like on there in person. So I'm kinda like, yeah, I have like a kind of pressure there, but I'm still like doing my best to do everything accurately. Like follow the recipe, you know, be a burger flipper. No chef. If I'm off like by little bits, then it's kind of like, yeah, you probably won't be able to make it. Like it will be stage 3 for like the Hololive concert, 6th. So like the last kind of in the program, but they have like a lot of their strong cards, strong hitters in there. So I really don't want to miss that. If I can't like finish the, you know, like my goal before that, then so be it, I guess. But it also means that there will be maybe a comeback, like in the next week. Did I do that again? I don't see like it's impossible. We were like, I was like at 50k, 56k. Just need a little bit more crits. Bios 20.4. First time we'll use Shigure. We'll be here. This is attempt number 12, I think. Yeah. Akko and Kotama, yes. I'm gonna scroll like this. Oh, my notes? Okay. It's like on the top. 6 minutes and 2. 6 seconds and 2. And then 4 seconds and plus 0.2. Okay. Then Shioko. And then Nonomi. 1.2. 3.6. Kazusa at 59.7. Hello, Ri. Welcome to the Blue Archive stream. I'm doing here a run on a tower system in Blue Archive, for Hornet 7. There's kind of like the cap I can hit with my accounts, so I'm like trying to do so. But yeah, you're kind of like reaching me around the end of the stream, so I'm kind of like planning to be done within the next 10 minutes. I have a deadline, since I have like something to do afterwards. And yeah, let's see if I can do it in this attempt. I was like really close. But being close doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you succeeded. It's still like a loss. Stress Akko after basic. Okay. After basic, Akko. Shoot. Back to the Kotama ASAP. Scheiße. Scheiße, come on! Heal? Yes, I missed. Scheiße. Okay, restart. Ah, verdammt. Ah, okay. Last try. Attempt number 13. I didn't reach the checkpoint even. So. Okay. Okay, not last try. Last try, season 2. I must up the timing. This was like a really easy one. Okay. Okay, the first 3 skills are easy. Since I can do this on high speed in auto. But then the other ones I have to do it manually. There's some points where I can do triple speed, but still. Okay, triple speed here. Then triple speed again. Slow down. Then Akko and Kotama. 56.3. Kotama. 34.2. Then Nonomi on the ball. Pop the bowler. Apply the debuff. Okay. Okay, discounts. Wait for the ball to strike on the tower, on the obelisk. Apply that. Band Yoshimi, we apply her EX skill, a buff. 20.4. 14.7. Last time Oshik. Last time I use Onsen Shigo's skill in this run. Then I have to reapply the buffs again. And I have to make sure not all the buffs are active, but that they are healthy. That the HP is like, you know, still in the green. They're always in the green in that sense, but you know, that they stay like about 75% the HP of the remaining HP. 4.2. Shiroko. Come on. Wait. After Shiroko Nonomi to pop the ball. So the timing is like pretty tight. $50.5. Okay, it got activated. Okay. Got a discount here. This means I got more crits than usual. Good. Okay, use Akko after a basic. The defense debuff is pretty important. Anako, Shioko. Second Onsen Shigure. Okay, I'm gonna reach a checkpoint from here on. Pretty early. Is Nonomi. Making sure that I can hit it. Okay, got released. Akko after I receive a discount. Perfect timing. Can I hit the right timing though? Perfect. Kotama. Of that group, hit the right timing. Shiroko. Okay, my checkpoint is like safe here. Now the next one. Next step. Ochi-san. And here the obelisk. Okay, Onsen Shigure number 3. This timing is important. Now we get like hit by the pillar. By the pillars. With the electro kind of wall thing. Not really sure how to call it. But this does a lot of damage around this part of the gameplay. So after Onsen Shigure I do one more healing skill. Healing skills are gonna be here super important, so that's why I have not only Onsen Shigure but also Hanako here. Gosh, this looks so bad, the HP. I need to time that one. Okay, and here. 14.5. Then Band Yoshimi. My idols. This is my idol management here, I have to do here. Pretty unforgiving idle management. You don't have a lot of room for error. Okay, I did it in time. And then Coconut Obelisk. As soon as I can. And now I can do Shiroko as soon as possible. The debuff has to stay active. Then one more healing skill. I need to time that, else they are KO'd. 21.5. Like, this phase got hands. After my first checkpoint is like pretty hard. You can technically do it with Forster Dress Akko, but I did give her New Eve since I guess like for one total assault this was kind of needed to like lessen the mold. Or at least succeed, yeah. It was on the ball, not on the bowler, yes. It's normally you only use on the bowler, on the ball. 15.3. Okay, it worked. 10.4, Oji-san. Maybe I've pressed on it way too early. 10.4. Release. 6.5. Akko. 4.5 is Kotama. Then after that I need one more healing skill. 2.5 Onsen Shigure. And then I reach the checkpoint where I have to rely that the skill, the basic skill with the stamps is getting triggered around here. This was too early, but yep, it healed Akko. So I have to heal Yoshimi. Okay. Will this work? Will Akko stay alive? Please stay alive. Let's go. Oh gosh. At Forster she would be dead. So this timing of Kona's basic is super important. But I have like a little bit of room of error. But this works again. Yeah, damage is good. Around the 30-second mark, he should be like around 30 million. Okay, healing again. This was his ultimate. No way to block it. You have to tank it while the HP is like up. But he does this in more combos, so that like the timing's important with Hanako. It doesn't come in one burst, but like multiple ones. Still castles are here. Then Kokona on the obelisk. Then Shioko. Let's try the orb. 26.9. Did castles already, so it's gonna be Oji-san. Directly after her basic, good. Let's do it like this, so that I also buff Oji-san. Shioko again. No, I can't. Tres Akko, she's also not here. Then gonna do Kokona. Could I rotate to one more Shioko? No, I can't. Ah, gosh. 800k. Yep. 850k. Okay, I guess that's it. But I do know, like, I think I messed somewhere up with the rotation. Like the last band Yoshimi skill. I didn't cast it when she was like in a reload state. But okay, that's all for now. It ended a defeat, but there's a chance, And this is still up for like more than 1 week, so it will be a return. There will be a return in this battle. But for now, but I hope you like what you saw. There were like a lot of concurrent viewers in here, like more than like one viewer. But I only got like one like so far. But yeah. Normally I fight for myself, but you know, doesn't hurt to like have it showcased. But we'll see you next time. I see you next time, hopefully. In any case, I wish you a nice rest of the day, evening, and good night, whatever time zone in the world you are. And with that, I say bye bye.